Dr. Nihar. He has beautifully structured it whole week. It's a kind of academic feast, I would say.
We need to congratulate Nihar as well
Yes,
for
yes, definitely.
Well done. Actually, I must thank you for inviting us today because you're doing a really good job because this is something which is actually needed for the youth today coming up.
I just fold my hands and sincerely want to thank all the faculties who came for the program and gave such amazing feedback. It truly means a lot. But honestly, this was never possible alone. First of all, you should know where this idea actually stemmed from. It was 2nd of August 2025. Dr. Arbaz sir, who was my unit head back in Cooper, and I were sitting in his cabin around 3 p.m. And sir, being the great academician he is, said, we need to do something like an academic feast for our Cooper students. And that's where the idea of Practical Masterclass was born. We conducted the first in-person program on 12th and 13th September 2025. And whatever I did this time online, I learned from him. Coordinating with faculties, presenters, making certificates, spreading the word, every single detail. Sir laid the foundation and I simply followed it. In fact, many things Sir intentionally made us do ourselves so that one day we would know how to conduct a program independently. So sir, if you are watching this reel, thank you so much for the autonomy and trust you gave us during the very first program. I truly tried to recreate the same spirit here. I genuinely wanted Sir to be a faculty this time too, but because of prior commitments, it couldn't happen. Then I would like to thank my wife. She kept pushing me again and again to conduct these sessions. And night of 20th April, when I discussed this idea with her, by the very next date of 29th, she was already ready with the flyer. And after that, there was simply no going back. She has been a rock solid support in all my programs. Then came the presenters. Students I've tagged here got ready in absolutely no time. By 1 p.m. on 29th April itself, all the long and short cases had already been taken up by these students. Then came my admin, my Bhabi, Tejal Bhabi. She was there answering all your queries, joining every session before 5:45 p.m. and making sure all of you are admitted into the meetings on time. And then there is Dr. Aruna, who on the morning of 4th May agreed to help me by discussing the presenters' doubts, questions, and problems amidst his own busy clinical duties. He also agreed to take the specimen session with literally 1 day in hand. And that became one of the sessions all of you loved the most. Then came my editor, Priyanshu, who worked overtime to make sure all the videos were edited, uploaded, and available on the course on time. Throughout all of this, I had my brother, Dharmin, constantly mentoring, supporting, and guiding me whenever I needed him. And finally, a huge thank you to all of you who trusted me with this masterclass. I genuinely tried to give my best through these sessions, and I really hope all of you enjoyed them as much as I did conducting them. Thank you so much.